You Posted That.
Welcome to You Posted That. Oof. Applause.
Good answer, Steve. Good answer.
You Posted That is a show where we bring our guests on and embarrass them with their stupid, silly social media posts and show how stupid and silly they are on social media and ask them, do you remember being this stupid and silly? Well, let's find out today, because today we're joined by our lovely guest, Keith from the Try Guys.
Hi. Hello. Hi there.
And Zach from the Try Guys. And Angela from
The Try Guys.
The Try Guys.
Try Guys.
Is this where you're announcing today you're leaving us?
Yeah.
I'm packed up, ready to go.
Shit! Well, maybe we'll be glad you're gone after we see some of the stuff you posted online.
Dude, you. They locked the door. We can't get out.
Are any of you nervous about what we've mined from your social media pages?
I honestly I feel like I'm so boring that I can't imagine there's anything funny here. There's just gonna be sad stuff.
Okay. Zach?
First, I want to say, stoked to be here. I think I've told you before, my Twitter became an Angela fan cam, just exclusively. Like, fan accounts of Angela, just the algorithm decided that's all I want to see.
Weird, I never saw a retweet.
All right, well, let's just get to this first round, y'all. You Posted That. It's the name of the show, but also the first round.
That's always a good way to do
Okay,
it.
got
Yeah,
it.
thank
got
you.
it.
In this game, we've gone into your social media and we've blanked out a couple words of a post you've made, and it's gonna be your job to guess what that was that you said in there. If you get it right, you get 5 points. If you get it sort of right, you get 3 points, and if you don't get it right at all, you get 0 points. First up, Keith, you said the Try Guys tried blank while blank in 2021. What do you think you said here?
I have no idea. It was 420. I think this is an important detail you didn't say.
That is an important detail.
Guys try shitting their pants.
While smoking all the weed.
Smoke. No, no.
Doesn't sound like me.
No, and also look how short.
Oh yeah, you're
that
right.
is.
The isn't
It's-
shorter than
It's
blah blah blah.
Let them cook.
Maybe it's to something. While talking to a cat. Well, try guys, try.
ripping a bong.
Why are
Yes.
you helping him? He's your competitor.
The Try
My
Guys.
friend.
The Try Guys try ripping a bong while talking to a cat. Final answer.
All right.
It's not gonna be tough.
Is it ripping a bong while talking to a cat? You try multiple hot soups while riding in a car? You couldn't be more wrong.
But I clearly was high. The 420 is still present here. This is a
Multiple
great idea.
hot soups?
But thank you for reminding us of a banger idea. This is
Get
gonna
at
crush.
it. Yeah.
I
Okay.
literally just did a live stream of eating every Campbell's soup a few days ago, so I'm the same
Wow.
person.
What was the best one?
One of the chicken noodles.
Yeah, fair.
Just one of them.
Yeah, they have a lot of
Hey,
them.
cat and car. Close.
Yeah, cat and car.
Car.
You guys want to cancel the rest of this shoot, get some soup, go ham.
No. No.
I love soup. I think we should do it. Get the biggest car we can find.
The
This is why she's
biggest
coming
car.
with us.
All right, okay, fair. So sorry, Keith, 0 points for you.
That's
Dang.
tough. What about one?
No.
Let's give him one on the board.
Hey, 1 point for Keith,
right.
everybody. 1 point for Keith.
Wow, 1 point.
All right. Next up, Zach. In 2021, you said, I had a dream that blank was actively tweet campaigning to blank. Brian? Why?
No, it says brain,
says
you idiot.
brain.
Oh, sorry.
But Zach does call his brain Brian. So that's you actually know Zach too well.
Brian?
I'm horrified by this tweet, specifically the why.
Why?
It's just some dork ass.
It must be something really despicable.
Tweet campaigning to. What does that even mean? What is that? What is a tweet campaigning?
Bro, you were the one that wrote it. You should know.
You don't know that.
Oh, do you have a ghostwriter for your
Yeah.
tweets?
Yeah.
You have a team?
I have to fire them clearly. Well, I had a dream that Hot Soup was
Yeah.
actively tweet campaigning to rip bongs in a
Cat.
car with my cat, Meow Meow.
Is that gonna be your final answer?
Press.
No matter what, this sucks for you. So.
What do you even think the name was? I'm trying to think. It's not Vin Diesel. Who else are your man crushes? That would be in your brain in your
That would
dreams.
fit in that. All the bald men. Maybe Keith.
Danny DeVito?
Ving Rhames.
Okay, let's go with Ving Rhames.
Howie
Yeah, that
Mandel.
seems likely. Howie Mandel. Good answer.
Ooh.
Guys, I have no fucking idea. I can't even think of a joke that makes sense in this
And who is
context.
Brian?
If I get one of these words right, then I get 5 points. Let's go with soup. Soup for every word.
Okay, so if you get soup, I'll give you 5 points.
I think so. I had a
That's
dream
awesome.
that Soup was actively tweet campaigning to soup in my soup, meow, 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 meow.
Okay. Is it that? No, I had a dream that Tom Cruise is actively tweet campaigning to be cast as a Cullen in a new Twilight movie. Brain? Well, why?
You almost pronounced that as Cullen, which is funny. By the way, Tom Cruise would crush as a Cullen, and
But
maybe that's because he already was a vampire.
Still, Zach, a Twilight tweet. Rough.
Yeah. Did I get a bunch of retweets at least?
We hit it, so probably not. Just
Yeah.
out of respect for you.
I don't feel good about this. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. I'm so sorry. 0 points for you.
0 points. Dang.
Tom Cruise can be soup, if you think about it.
Anything could be soup if you try hard enough.
Amen.
If they're hot enough.
Amen.
All right, Angela. In 2021, you said, "Yeah, I still go on my middle school Tumblr account to find blank. So what?"
F me.
What were you into in middle school?
Like all the worst shit. Okay, this has got to be a musical theater tweet.
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
horrified. Okay, let's think. Yeah, I still go on my middle school Tumblr account.
This
to
is
find-
so much easier than mine. This is 4 words compared to 14.
And that's on you. You wrote long tweets.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, you helped each other. You should help
you're
me.
right, you got it.
So
You guys
obviously,
know me so well.
it's gonna be
Something about soup?
It's gonna be word verbing a blank.
Okay, wow, logic already.
Noun verbing a blank.
Account to find
Is
like
there?
recipes.
Well, what's your favorite musical from back then? Cats?
Who is it?
Sweeney
We just
Todd.
met. Do I give cats?
I don't know.
Do I give she listens to cats?
You said in middle school it was all the wrong stuff.
Yeah,
So,
you're right. You're right. Okay.
Who was your middle school crush?
Oof.
which of the cats?
Which are the cats, Keith? Okay, I think
I
it's
mean, it
just,
had to be Skimbleshanks. The
Yeah,
railroad
right,
cat.
he's the
if I
hot.
give like the genre of I think it's musical theater related, do I get a half a point?
Yeah, we'll give her half point.
You can get one.
I'll give you 1 point
Wow.
Fine.
if it's musical theater.
It's hard to like connect to your past self, you know what I mean? It's really hard.
Ben Franklin in pajamas.
That's it! That's it! That's it!
That's gotta be it, right?
Ian, I'm gonna lock that answer
All right.
in.
Is it Ben Franklin in pajamas? Cool images of cupcakes.
That is so harmless. That's so adorable.
I literally am getting choked up. I'm so embarrassed.
This is adorable.
That's sweet.
That's like an adult woman tweeting that?
Well,
That's a cry for help.
Did you love cool images of
I have
cupcakes?
no idea what the that is. That's the saddest thing. And you know what's even sadder? I was probably single as hell when I tweeted that. And that's a cry for help.
The more I read it, the more I understand how you're upset about it. It's cool images of cupcakes, not images of cool cupcakes.
You're so
Right.
right.
Right? So these are
Like I'm looking for like
these
good
are like
photography.
stylized photos of normal
Here's a
cupcake.
cupcake in front of a double rainbow.
Could you read this
Sure.
out loud? Just
No one had to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it though.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make it as cool as I can.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, can I have quiet, please? Yeah, I still go on my middle school Tumblr account to find like cool images of cupcakes. So what?
I'm not convinced.
I tried.
That's fair. All right. Going back to you, Keith. In 2017, you said, my diet the last few days has been blank and blank.
Corn and beer. No, 18. 2017, so I'm at BuzzFeed. I did have a lot of apple juice and peanut butter back then.
If you get one of these correct, I'll give you 3 points.
April, again, really close to 420.
Yeah.
That's when my tweet surges come
That's
through.
that's
I was practicing for the big day. I mean, weed and beer can't be right. I wouldn't have said that because I wasn't super vocal about my weed at that time.
This was BuzzFeed days?
Yeah, I was at BuzzFeed still.
Okay.
And this was...
We were kind of given half effort at that point.
well, no,
so
this
maybe
is before,
beer.
It's 2017, so this is before we fully gave up. I was gonna say tacos and burgers, but that's not special.
Okay, so I'll give you a hint.
Dicks.
I'll give you a hint, Keith. One of them is not a food.
Beer is a good guess. Because I'm
No,
looking at
go
the word
stupider.
Ben.
Yeah, it's gonna be
in.
something fucking lame, dude, like Legos.
Or like anime.
I don't eat Legos.
Yeah, there's gonna be something sick like Legos.
Shut up. You said I listen to cats.
How about beer and secrets?
Beer and secrets. Okay. Is it beer and secrets? Ham and Zelda. Ham and Zelda.
And I do like Zelda, and I was playing. That was when Breath of the Wild
Oh yeah, sure.
came out.
Everyone is imbibing in that.
There were days where I did just eat ham.
Now, like in what form?
Yeah, like deli.
Like off the bone. You're just like
Ham.
like a cartoon ham.
Like I bought a ham because they were very cheap at the grocery store. They're almost always on sale. I'll eat ham. And it was out of the fridge, and I think I would do the classic go in front of the fridge, eat ham out of the fridge, close the fridge, go back and play Zelda.
Now, Keith, be honest with me. Were you depressed at this time?
No, I had Zelda.
Okay.
But there were many days where I realized at about 3 p.m. that I had still not put clothes on, and I'm in my apartment only in boxer briefs, eating ham, playing Zelda.
Oof. To be a man in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was engaged.
All right. Let's see the next one. Zach, in 2023, so this is soon, you said, when I am president, all blank will have blank. This was, a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, this is huge. This is timely.
You got this.
We are looking for a new candidate.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So what would your political campaign be?
I think that this was about Twitter. I want to say it's when I'm president, all tweets will have. What the fuck would I? What goes on in brains? This is 2023 February. Oh, this is tough because I was hospitalized for glass in my leg. I was on lots of drugs, medically prescribed ones. So who knows what cocktail was?
He also snuck weed gummies in the hospital.
I did do that.
Did they arrest you?
No. I ate them. Yeah, they don't like you. They don't even like you taking your own like vitamins when you're in the hospital. They really want to know what you're ingesting, which is understood.
The hospital is not that short of words.
I know.
Maybe like all people will have like hospital something, like something you were enjoying at the hospital.
See, I'm not playing this game to be funny. I am really trying to spell out letters in my head.
Yeah.
And it's creating a lot of long silences, which is bad content. Jeez.
We have editing.
Do you?
Yeah, we'll make you look really smart. We'll make it look like you immediately thought of the answer.
Yeah, like they're gonna cut out when Ian said Brian instead of Brain.
Right.
Yeah.
That's sick that you guys have editors. Smosh is doing well. Okay, when I'm president, all soup will have shards of glass because
Don't do this to me.
I'm a cat.
We know that's wrong, but let's see the board.
You know what? Let's just see it. When I'm president, all socks will have those rubber grippies on the bottom.
Okay, and by the way, this is smart because in the hospital they give you the little non-slip socks and
Yeah.
they're double-sided, so just for your pleasure, whichever way you want to go.
Hey!
And you're not slipping anywhere.
Wow.
You try and slide, you can't.
Yeah.
So what's
Sick.
stopping you from wearing those every day?
You want to see my feet?
I mean, for free?
For you?
Free the foot.
We should probably get on. We should probably just move on to the next one. Angela, in 2021, you said everyone's driving like they blank today.
Okay. This is one of those unfortunate times where I think I remember the joke I made.
Let's go.
5 points. Come on, you can do it.
I just don't want to be on camera saying it, you know what I mean? Okay, I said everyone's driving like they live in Whoville today.
That's excellent.
Do you think it's funny?
What does a Whoville resident drive like?
Like, remember they'd be going crazy and they're like, Christmas! So that I imagine they're just like, pedal to the metal. I don't know what this bit was. Maybe I thought it was funny to bring
It's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas, that's why. You just watched The Grinch, and then the next day you're like, these people are driving like they live in Whoville.
Yeah, okay.
God, it sucks that I remember it. Let's see it.
All right, everyone's driving like they live in Whoville today.
5 points.
Angela, you get points on the board. That's 5 points for you.
Don't you feel so good about it?
I feel awesome!
I would have been stoked if she were wrong.
So Keith, we got an interesting one here. In 2017, you said, it's Tuesday, what's your favorite blank? And then you followed up with, thank you for all your answers. My favorite blank is blank. Have a good night, everyone.
I think I have a good idea of what this could be, Zach.
Question?
Keith likes tweeting really dumb, innocent things. And based on the length here, I wonder if it's, what's your favorite number? My favorite number is 4.
Have a good night, everybody.
It's either that or it's letter.
I thought letter.
And my favorite letter is K, I would imagine.
Oh, that's good. Good answer, Steve. Good answer.
Number's good too, and I don't know, I know I'm unsure.
But
You know,
4
I'll,
on his
I'll tell you what, if it's number, I'll give you 3 points.
Okay.
But,
Good.
you know.
So if I say
letter's
letter,
funnier.
When you think
we've
about
never
it,
done a steal in history.
Maybe,
but
what's your favorite emoji?
no.
No. Favorite symbol?
No, it's definitely number or letter.
number or letter.
That's my style of humor. It's Tuesday. What's your favorite number? Or what's your favorite letter?
Letter is funnier.
I
Letter's
think I would have
funnier.
chosen letter, but it could be number.
When you think of letter or number, what are you most curious about people's?
I think letter, because number is too big.
What's your
but I
favorite
guess
letter?
I'd have to go with like A, yeah, like my name, like K.
Yeah, I would go
right?
with A, K, or H, because Keith Habersberger. Got to stay true to the one. Interesting.
Again, we're in the countdown to the big day. So.
Wow, that's so funny.
April is just when you have your bangers.
It's April, time to tweet. Almost 420, let's see what we can do.
Put the ham down.
My instinct was letter. I do think it could be number, so I'm gonna go with letter, and then my favorite letter is K.
Okay. And you said number. Angela, do you want to also guess a different thing?
In solidarity.
Yeah.
Nailed it every time.
In solidarity, I'm gonna say soup.
What's your favorite soup? My favorite soup is what?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, great. Okay, let's see what it is. Number! Favorite number is 8.
Wow. Eight is a good one.
8's my favorite number.
Really?
Yeah.
Now why? Because I have a reason for mine.
Okay, because it was the number on my soccer jersey in youth soccer.
Everyone just got that much closer to cracking Ian's passwords.
Wow.
Mine was because I felt like counting down 8 packs of Pokemon or Magic the Gathering was going to give me a better pack.
Oof.
I don't think I ever was able to scientifically test if that was true, but I always counted down 8 packs.
You know, they can cut that out if you want.
No, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it.
So Zach, that's 3 points for you. Great job. The first steal, and you posted that history. So,
Huge.
wow. Well, Zach, this is your chance to get ahead.
Okay.
Because this next one's you. And you said in 2023, blank blank is a real one.
I opened my phone to say this? Okay. So there was okay, oh boy, this requires too much context here. Do you remember the Negroni Spagliato with a
Yeah.
splash of
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
It was a meme we all loved.
Yeah.
So I one day woke up, stroke of genius, and I said, Jabroni Spagliato.
Whoa.
And I tweeted it, didn't do great.
Yeah.
Tweeted it again, Didn't do great.
Wait, you did it again?
I decided I was gonna keep tweeting it until people got it. It was kind of a thread of jabronis. And so it
Did
was
it ever catch on?
maybe today. Comments?
Are you locking in Jabroni Spagliato?
Jabroni Spagliato is a real one.
Okay. Let's see it. Jessica Chastain.
Huh.
What did you see where you said that?
Was this like after Molly's game came out or
Was it
something?
Molly's game?
You know what? I actually do know the answer, and you're gonna feel bad about it. She was the only one wearing a mask at the Oscars.
Oh.
Then how did you know it was her?
Way to go, Jessica Chastain. You're cool.
All right. Well, no points for either of you.
Dang.
So sorry. Angela, you're up. In 2022, you said being sad manifests itself in weird ways.
Somebody
like
help
yearning
her.
for blank.
Like yearning?
Yearning.
God.
Yearning for the heat death of the universe.
Cool pictures
Being
of cupcakes.
sad. 2022? Is that what it says?
2022.
Oh God, I have no clue. Like yearning to be a part of Whoville. Okay, I have no fucking clue. Being sad manifests itself in weird ways. What's a weird way for me to be sad?
Well, like yearning for.
I like
For-
yearning
Go
for.
ahead.
Like yearning for.
Like yearning for.
All right, your hint is that it's a little gross.
Awesome, guys! This is great for me! This is going so well! What do you mean it's a little fucking gross?
Many soups in the biggest car.
I can't get over the hint. The hint's so humiliating. It's a little gross.
Yearning for the smell.
Oh.
Yearning for the smell of my
Dog's
dog's ass.
Father's car.
I actually might vote my dog's breath.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, I feel
Yearning
like,
for the smell of my dog's breath.
let's go for it.
Is it yearning for the smell of my dog's breath? My dog's farts!
Oh!
I tweeted that?
Holy shit!
We were
Holy
so
shit.
close.
First of all, that goes to you
Good
guys.
teamwork. Good
That
teamwork.
was teamwork all around.
Really good.
Wow.
6 points for everybody.
6 points for us all!
6 points all around that, because farts and breath, they're the same.
Oh, this is
breath-
rough.
Ass, it's ass breath.
This is rough because I was trying to be funny, and those are the worst ones.
Yeah.
Angela, gosh, it's so close.
Honestly, I'll give my.
Angela, who said dog's breath?
Well, I said for the smell.
Yeah.
She said dog.
No, I think you said dog.
I think we all kind of said it together.
All right.
And Keith was giving good vibes.
Okay, so you know what? Keith, I'll give you 1 point. Zach, I'll give you 3 points.
Oh, shit.
And Angela, I'll give you 4 points.
Wow! Whoa!
We're breaking the rules today, but you know what? I feel like that was a team effort. You all deserve a little something.
I'm at 11 points.
Yeah.
I put both my points next to each other. I'm kind of crushing.
That's how math works. All right. Keith, you have 2 points.
Hey, all right! I stole both of them, and I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
Zach, you have 6 points.
That's my favorite number.
Angela, you have 9 points.
Wow.
Wild.
The only one who's legitimately earned points. Congratulations.
Our numbers together are funny.
It sucks though. Yours aren't. This has been embarrassing.
Yeah.
Tweet more about soup.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next round. Is this funny?
Okay.
So, in this round, we're gonna pull some tweets that you made jokes on. And your name's gonna be blanked out, so it's anonymous. And you're all gonna vote on if it was funny or not funny.
Okay.
If the majority says it's funny, you get 5 points.
Huge.
If they say it's not funny, then you get 0 points.
Are we
Got it?
rating your delivery? Because you
My delivery,
Huge.
my delivery is gonna be impeccable, I promise you.
All right.
Okay, Brian.
And I'll give it 3, 2, 1, and then you.
Okay.
Or yeah.
It's like Gladiator.
Exactly. All right. Why can't I hit the snooze button on my alarm every morning, but never the sneeze button? All right, is this funny? 3, 2, 1.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Let's see who said it.
That's Keith. Oh.
Angela.
That sounds like me, but I knew I didn't do that. That was good.
Oof, I hate to see it. I'm glad you guys laughed.
5 points for you, Angela. Very good job.
Oof.
Let's see the next one. I went to the store and they were taking the chickens out of the rotisserie, so I bought one, okay? Hashtag fresh pick, hashtag fresh chick.
The hashtags really help.
Is this funny?
I'm only in it for that hashtag.
2, 1.
Oof.
Majority says yes.
I'm gonna tell you this is not funny because I know Keith was not trying to be funny. This was real.
It was real.
It was
Can I
Keith.
take my answer back?
But fresh chick is funny.
I do like
Fresh chick, yeah.
Fresh chick.
Fresh pick, fresh chick is what makes it funny, but it was true. And this, I believe, might have been the first tweet that led into us making Chicken Watch.
Huge.
With Chris Reinecker and I making a whole bunch of dumb videos where we went and tested which grocery store had the best rotisserie chicken.
Which grocery store had the best rotisserie chicken?
Sprouts.
Dude, the herb.
It's really incredible.
Yeah.
It's by far the best rotisserie
Dude, the
chicken.
herb. Dude, the herb.
That's
Dude, the herb.
Dude, the herb at Sprouts goes so hard. It is the best rotisserie chicken.
It is by far the best rotisserie. I mean, I had one recently, so that was like almost 10 years ago, and it was still f***ing good.
Ooh.
Dude,
It shits on others.
Yeah.
Let's see this next one. West Side Story perpetuates a harmful fantasy that white people can dance and it must stop.
That's Zach. I know that, Zach.
Is this funny? 3, 2, 1.
All right.
It's funny.
All right.
It's funny enough.
And it's Zach.
It's funny enough.
5 points to Zach. Funny joke.
Thank you.
Let's see the
Love
next
Mike
one.
Feist.
Wish I could go buy some talent at Target.
I know that this is not me.
This is Angela all the
So
way.
funny.
All right. Is this funny?
You got a way better
3,
Twitter than us.
2, 1.
Yeah.
With that thumb. Do the thumb.
Give us a
Angela.
thumb.
Give us a thumb.
It was that thumb. Yeah.
Yeah. It is Angela.
Wish I could go buy some talent at Target.
That's exactly it.
This is before or after you wanted to smell a dog fart.
Or it was after I wanted cool cupcake pictures.
All right. Let's see the next one. At jury duty today, so if you need me, you'll need to speak up because I'll be screaming internally.
Sounds like me.
Is this funny?
It's not.
3, 2, 1. Ooh, and it is
Yeah.
Keith.
It's true. It was not funny, and it wasn't fun either to be there.
Yeah.
But I didn't get picked.
Oh,
I know why I was so upset. It was because that's the week of my birthday. So if I had been picked, I would have been in jury on my birthday.
Oh.
So I really didn't want to be there.
no, like legally, they have to give you a birthday day off.
You think?
Yeah,
Right?
legally, yeah.
Right? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to concentrate on the story while I'm thinking about my birthday.
That's so true. You're
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of balloons and cake.
Yeah, like how are you gonna blow out those candles?
And what if the criminal has something to do with birthdays?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a bias.
if he's the birthday strangler?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if,
Ladies and
like,
gentlemen of the jury, birthday boy, I present to you Exhibit A.
Also, I
You
feel like
just have a little birthday crown on in the jury. Wait, are you allowed to wear like funny props in
There's
the
no
juror's
way.
box?
I don't know, maybe in Chrissy Teigen's court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or Judge Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
We're legally obligated to do a plug for Chrissy Teigen's court
Yeah.
every appearance we do.
God damn it.
Please don't cut that.
All right, let's see the next one. I'm gonna name my son Uncle Sal.
You know what?
Smiley face.
I think I'm allowed to take a break. Right? Like a mental health 5.
The Smiley does a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name my son Uncle Sal.
Is that my hashtag fresh chicks?
Yeah, I think it helps, but we'll have to see how the thumb ends up.
All right.
I'm
is
learning
this
I
funny?
gotta throw a follow after
3,
this.
2, 1. Ooh, majority says no. It's Angela.
Exactly.
It's no talent at Target. Now that I know what you're capable of, I have to be more discerning.
Gotta hit the sneeze button. Am I getting a follow live?
Yeah.
Is this the first live follow on who posted that?
Oh, I found you. Done.
Good? Okay.
I'm gonna get a lot more fan cams.
All right. Next up. Turtle, a new game where you have 6 tries to look at my stool and guess what I ate.
I know who that is.
You guys remember Wordle?
All right. Is Zach's tweet funny? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Hey, majority says yeah. Zach, you get 5 points.
I hate it, but I find it funny.
No, it's
I
funny.
hate
I
it.
like it. Yeah.
I know Zach too well to find this funny.
Did you guys ever go on Rate My Poo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sent him a cease and desist. We're still in development, so we're looking for financiers.
Next one. I've already eaten a sandwich today, so we're off to a good start. Hashtag sandwich yum.
You love those hashtags.
I wonder who did this one. It could be any of us.
It could be any of us.
Any of us. I don't know. All I know is it sounds pretty funny to me.
All right. Is this funny? 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Oh my God, you guys are despicable. All right,
Yum.
Keith,
See, I
sandwich yum.
think we need to see the timestamp of this tweet because I think that might help.
This is 2015.
No, time, not date.
And that's the joke? That you ate one for breakfast?
Probably.
Sandwich yum.
Yeah. It's because this might have been like 6 a.m. That's not that early, is that?
10:17 a.m.
Sandwich yum.
So,
Sandwich yum?
Sandwich yum.
all right. This next one says, all this stress gonna make me lose the hair I paid good money for.
Pretty good.
Is this funny? 3, 2, 1.
Give it to us.
Hey, all right, yeah. It was Zach.
But what happened in the fall, early winter of 2022? Nothing I can remember.
I don't think anything happened. I don't think anything happened. Should we just move on? I don't
Move
think
on, I think
anything
we'll
happened.
move
We just
on.
Sandwich yum.
Sandwich yum?
Sandwich yum. Sandwich yum. Probably
Sandwich
just sandwich
Hashtag
stuff.
Sandwich yum.
Sandwich yum tea.
And that does it.
That's it.
For round 2.
Oh, it's over.
Let's do a quick point check-in before the final round. Keith, you have 12 points.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
All right. Hello?
Wow.
That was awesome, dude.
Hey, they're as good as my tweets.
Angela, you have 19 points.
Whoa! Hey, wait. Hello?
All right, nice.
Zach, you have 21 points.
What?
Whoa!
Hello?
Nice. Nice.
Dude.
Whoa, you're cleaning up.
That's my favorite number.
That was big.
All right, folks. Now we're on to the real shit. This is when it gets serious because it's Match That Caption. Ooh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, thanks a lot, audience.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay,
This is the spooky segment. You guys know that.
This is a spooky.
Where did we lose ya? At my dog's farts or what?
Yeah, like the
All right.
pineapple bit.
So, in this round, we're gonna show you 3 photos from your Instagram and 1 caption. It's your job to match the caption to that photo. If you get it correct, you get 20 points.
Whoa, that's a game changer.
And it's one. It's only one round. So,
Whoa.
yeah, it's for all the marbles.
This is bad for me, because if I miss it, it's over.
It's just a little chicken.
It's over for me.
Hey,
I just let you
yeah.
know.
And if I lose this,
huddle up,
too,
huddle up, huddle up.
If I lose this, I'm out.
Yeah.
If you, yeah.
Yeah.
don't need
You
to.
actually don't need to get it right. You just need both of us to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty probable.
Yeah. And if you get it right, there's nothing I can do.
But I just want to say, this has been great.
This has been great.
Yeah.
good
You know
stuff.
what? I think we're all fresh pick.
Yeah.
Fresh check.
Yeah, yeah. Hashtag fresh.
Hashtag.
Hashtag sandwich yum.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear a thing.
We were trying to.
My favorite try guy.
First up, we got Keith. Caption, new profile pic. So we got a Batman, we got a crazy hair. I don't even know what you would call the last one. Zach is loving this.
This is crazy.
I forgot this is what I used to do. I just chose those really terrible up close photos of my face. So I know that the Batman one, that's not it.
Why? I think that caption was.
It probably related to Batman, knowing me. The middle one seems accurate. The third one, though, also could be. It could be, but it's probably.
The third is my favorite.
Third one is really good. But I think it's the center one.
Oh, I disagree.
I think it's the center one, although I do think I did have that Batman photo as a profile pic for some amount of time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Go third. The third one is might be my new profile
this is
pic.
too recent for me to do that joke, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like profile pic feels like an old.
Yeah, I don't,
phrase, yeah.
but I might have said that, but it's because it's old. Hashtag sandwich yum. So I'm
I
gonna
think that like COVID just hit and you're doing a new profile pic joke.
Yeah, because we didn't know how serious it was yet.
This is April, April 2020. This is right when things are kicking off.
This is like, I've stopped doing puzzles.
Puzzles don't hit anymore.
I was like, maybe I'm done with puzzles. Maybe this isn't just a temporary thing. Maybe I need to find the spark in myself.
Hey.
And my hair looks good. Maybe that should be my look.
The third looks like you thought it was a good picture. Like you didn't know the sun was so in your eyes that you're like, I'm just gonna smile, it's fine.
I definitely knew I looked like that. I'm gonna go with the middle one.
All right. Is it the middle one? No!
Oh, dang!
So you said, look, in the Batman one, you said, look out, Boston, here comes lazy Batman.
Yeah, it was a Halloween party I was headed to.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Makes
that's
sense.
that's all I had.
Keith, I'm so sorry.
That's
you
tough.
get no points.
We're all crazy now. Yeah, 'cause dang, too bad because I've lost.
You don't know that yet.
I have lost. I only have 12 points. So that's it. I'm out of the. I guess I'm done.
Do you want a puzzle?
Make another tweet?
Keith, your pineapple's ringing.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. What's that? This bit's giving me 40 points? Wrong number? Oh.
All right.
That was great. That was great.
That's good. That's good.
Thanks.
But I'm not giving you 40 points.
Yeah, I know it was a wrong number.
Next up, we got Zach. You said Sunday Fun Day. So we got you here in 2015 getting some dental work. We got you here with an iCarly purse.
I like
And
this
then an
picture very
emu.
much.
Or sorry, an ostrich.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to imagine an era of Instagram where I posted a photo of a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it
early,
used
though.
to be.
Yeah.
All of these are early. You
Yeah,
just
these are-
scrolled until you couldn't scroll anymore, which means that you found my Nick Cage era, where I used to do Cage a day, and I would post a photoshopped photo of Nick Cage every day. I did that 30 days straight.
What would you Photoshop him? Would you Photoshop him into things?
What were you
What's the Photoshop?
As different. Well, I actually, a lot of them were sourced, but it was him
Okay.
photoshopped as different people, different things.
Oh.
Yeah, my friends didn't like it. So I actually recall all these. The one on the left, I was at the dentist. The one on the
You don't
right.
say.
Thanks, Zach. Thank you, Zach.
Don't say.
and the one in the middle was a thrift store find, which, you know, thrift store Sunday. I'm going Miranda Cosgrove for Sunday Fun Day.
Okay. Is it the middle one with the purse?
Whoa, I didn't think dentists worked on the Sundays.
I know. When do dentists get a day off?
Oh my God.
That's true. I've never known a dentist that works Sunday.
That's
Can
why
we check January 4th, 2015? Because if it wasn't a Sunday, now that's a good caption.
Oh, maybe it was a weekday.
Somebody call the calendar.
Also, shout out to Dinosaur Birds as a caption.
Dinosaur words is good.
Dinosaur birds. It was a Sunday.
I have a dentist open on a Sunday.
That's crazy.
Not only that, you have a dentist with 3 hands. Like nobody's talking about how many hands are in your mouth. Like where are they? How is this even happening?
You got one person in front,
Yeah.
one person on the
It
side.
was kind of mounting me.
And they
Yeah.
all seem to be doing the same thing.
But I'm so sorry, Zach. No points to you. But you are still in the lead for now.
This is you.
So Angela,
Got this.
it's all down to you. It's all down to you.
I thought it was ringing, but it wasn't.
Okay, got it. All right, Ian, let's
And I'll
see
allow
it.
you to phone a friend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Keep it nearby.
Okay. This is for the game, Angela.
Yeah.
Hope you're taking this seriously. Caption was, "Hey Alexa, f***ing play Banana Pancakes by Jack fucking Johnson. So this first, well, that's a very old photo of you, then your dog, and then another old photo of you in a Giants shirt. Kind of just like, I
was
think
playing
you're
a character that I like to call Mean Stripper, where I put 2 basketballs in my shirt and I dance.
Oh, okay. So you're making fun of sex workers.
No, I wasn't making fun. I'm not making fun of the fact that she's a stripper. I'm making fun of the fact that she's mean.
Yeah, she's making fun of mean people.
Like it's a bad character. I just
Okay.
dance a lot and say insults.
Do
Okay.
you want to phone a friend? You need to phone a friend?
Yeah. You have to turn it on for me. I don't know how to work it.
All right, this episode is this moment is brought to you by Motorola.
Is that your childhood dog?
That's my current dog.
Current dog.
And his wiener just out for the world.
Whoa.
It's got to be the dog, right?
Yeah, I think it's the dog because it's giving the picture's giving like morning time. You know?
Did they pick up?
Oh my God, how rude of me. Hey, I'm so sorry I left you hanging.
Tell me about this photo booth photo of you.
Yeah, that
Reject LinkedIn photo.
I remember the caption being like a joke as well. Honestly, this is the Wild Wild West right over here. Okay, and I have the president on the other line. And he has COVID. Okay, I'm gonna go with that dog picture. And if that's it, I want my points to be spread out amongst us.
No, but then you'll lose.
Then I'll lose. Never mind.
Evenly so that we all tie.
That's beautiful.
Okay, so if you win, you want your points to be spread out so it's all a tie.
Just because you guys are right, we all agree.
Hold on, let me call the game master.
Yeah, no worries. You might have to hang up on Joe Biden. Wow.
This segment sponsored by Nokia brick phone. They said just this once they'll allow it.
Oh God, here we go.
Okay.
So do we think it's the one in the middle? I'm pretty sure.
It's
gotta be.
The dog, right?
Let's see it.
Heavy.
All right, if it's the middle one, everybody wins. And if it's not,
Then I win.
Zach wins.
Zach wins either way.
Yep. And that was all you're doing. Is it the middle one?
Sandwich yum! Sandwich yum!
Sandwich yum! Sandwich yum! Wow.
Banana pancakes.
Great job. And this one you said Happy International Women's Day. And the other one is just this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day, guys! We
right.
did it.
All right, and that does it for this episode. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining.
The Try Guys.
Try Guys, where can we find y'all?
You can find all 3 of us, the Try Guys, over at Second Try, secondtry.tv, or we got YouTube videos over at the Try Guys.
Hey, yeah, y'all just launched the new streaming service. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Thanks so
thank you.
much.
We'll
Check
have
it
some of you over there
I'd love to be.
sooner than later.
I think Anthony was smoking weed on the
Yep.
service.
Not Anthony.
Nobody's ever seen that.
We corrupted him.
But thank you guys so much. And thank you guys for watching another episode of You Posted That. Leave a comment down below of your favorite
Sandwich, yeah.
Sandwich yum?
sandwich. Yum.
Fresh chick.
Sandwich yum?
Leave your favorite hashtag down below.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.